Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to jump into the World of Greyhawk Gold box set from 1983, and we're going to look at the Kingdom of Nyrond. And you're saying, wait a minute, how come you keep switching between the Gold box set from 83 and the From the Ashes set in 92? Well, a lot of that reflects how it's gone in my campaign. In the From the Ashes set from 92, Nyrond is kind of on a decline. It's taxing its people heavily because it has to support its wars against the various evil powers that are out there. But that's not how I play Nyrond in my universe, in my game. Nyrond is still a bastion of enlightenment. So I thought to that end I would read the description from the Gold box rather than from the Ashes. So, the Kingdom of Nyrond. It's ruled by His August Supremacy, King Archbold III of Nyrond, Duke of Flinthill, Altmeister of all the AD&D, etc. The capital, of course, is Relmord, population 46,500. The country population is 1,375,000. The demi-humans represented are Sylvan Elves, Gnomes, Halflings, few humanoids. Resources are foodstuffs, cloth, copper, silver, gems. The strength of Nyrond and the hostility of its rulers and nobles have been the major protection for the civilized nations of the Flanist against depredations of the Great Kingdom and its mad emperors. Nyrond also went through a phase of near imperialism, making both the County of Ernst and the Theocracy of the Pale tributary states for a time. This course was altered, however, when the wise King Dunstan I, also called the Crafty, saw his realm threatened by internal strife and exterior enemies and called up the Great Council of Relmord. Here the king met with ambassadors from Almor, the Iron League, the Pale, and Ernst. All troops were withdrawn from the Pale and Ernst thereafter. The Nyrondese allowing both areas self-determination and both in turn agreeing to a concord entailing mutual trade and military support. Almor was treated somewhat similarly, and aid was granted to the Iron League in the form of loans and treaties, which assured the League of survival against the common enemy, being the Great Kingdom. The current boundaries of Nyrond are the Nesser River, the Franz River, the Artansame River, Netherwood, Gamboge Forest to the northern terminus, Rakers, Flint Hills Lower, Harp River, Relmore Bay. Nyrondal contingents assist Ernst and the Pale against the Bandit Kingdoms, and a squadron of their warships sails Relmore Bay and the Sea of Garnet in support of the Iron League. Strong garrisons of Nyrondese army are stationed in strategic positions to move to the aid of either Almor or the Pale in time of need. In addition to human forces, Nyrond has special demi-human scouting troops. In time of need, pacts call for support from Ernst, County, and Duchy et al. Nyrondal heavy cavalry and armored footmen comprise the majority of the realm's army, with lesser numbers of bowmen and light hillman infantry as support. So Nyrond is kind of a central power of the Flanist, the Great Kingdom being here, and then Furiandi and Greyhawk being over here. So why is it a big deal? Well, Nyrond is what I consider one of the good kingdoms, see the air quotes, that exist in Greyhawk. The other really good one, in my opinion, is Furiandi. There are other kingdoms that are good, Verbobank and a few others, but I like Nyrond because of its central location and the fact that it was once part of the Great Kingdom and broke away, very similar to Furiandi. It's a great area for your players to adventure in. It's near a bunch of everything. You've got the Sivanon Forest just beyond its borders, the Nat Marsh down here, Relmore Bay, of course, Anwal, the Kingdom of Alyssa. The Iron League is centered in this area. The Adri Forest over here and the Flinty Hills up here. You get a lot of different areas to adventure if you're running a group out of Nyrond, which is one of the reasons why I've used the game. In fact, I just ran a game the other night that took place in western Nyrond, and the location wasn't terribly important to the game. It was an old delve that they were exploring that was in Nyrond, but it was still a lot of fun, and this is a group that's been wandering around in that part of the Flanist for a long time now. They had been up in the Bandit Kingdoms and then Ernst for a little while, and I had them move on to Nyrond, or they moved on to Nyrond rather, and I've just kind of built the campaign around that since then. Nyrond is a great place with a lot of diverse areas to adventure in. You have a kingdom that is, air quotes, good, and is not going to be oppressing its people actively anyway. But there's still a lot of political intrigue to be had, a lot of role-playing to be had by playing in a more established area like the Kingdom of Nyrond. The Great Kingdom, of course, owned it at one time, and Nyrond has fought many battles against the Great Kingdom and what's left of it. Now, I said that I don't use Nyrond as written in From the Ashes, the book from '92, the box set. And I don't, but I do use the Great Kingdom from there, where the Great Kingdom has kind of dissolved, and its capital, Rauxes, has some kind of mystery around it, and we don't really know what's happened to it. And I can go into some details on the Great Kingdom and even its pieces, and I'll do that from the Ashes box sometime down the line. But that's just a quick look at the Kingdom of Nyrond today. Its capital, Realm Ord, is right there. Let me know what you think, if you use Nyrond to good effect. I love Nyrond. I've used it for many, many years. I've had different games in there. I have not had any major campaigns based on Nyrond, but I've had many smaller ones. Use Nyrond, pass through it, or based out of there for a short period of time. So let me know what you think. How have you used Nyrond? Are they the beneficent kingdom that they're presented in the gold box, or are they repressive as they're getting to be in the From the Ashes box? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, any future areas you want to take a look at in the world of Greyhawk, please let me know. I'll be happy to take a look at them. Also, please leave any comments below, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. Let's keep growing the channel. Take a look at the Patreon. See if you can help me out there so I can keep growing the channel. That's really all I've got to say today about the Kingdom of Nyrond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on page 121.